Hey guys, today we're just going to be doing a chill build of my Kiriu Walrus. This is a combination model of the Galak-Va and Levak-Va sets, so you will need nothing else besides these two sets here. And before we get right on into it, I just want to say if you like this content, make sure to subscribe. We are growing quickly and let's continue to do so. So this is all of the pieces you are going to need here from both models, and don't worry if you don't have black friction pins. The model's color is blue. You can very easily use blue friction pins here and they're not going to stand out. So with that out of the way, let's get right on into it. The first thing we are going to need is this 3-length lift arm here. And we're going to take one of these Borak-Va or Matoran feet and plug it right in here on the side. Just one for now. Then we're going to take this number 1 angle connector here from the Galak-Va set and a 3-long axle on the base and one of our 3-long friction pins. Just this connection right here, as you can see. Now we're going to go ahead and slide that right on in here and attach our other foot to the other side. This is just going to lock that in place so it can't go anywhere, but we're going to further reinforce it using this 3-length lift arm right here, and then we're attaching our Borak shield to this pinhole right here. So the axle for the Borak shield is going to go in there. The pinhole is going to fit on that friction pin, and can be a little bit tricky to line up, especially if you're trying to do it on camera. But that is what we're going for right there. Looks pretty good, so we'll go ahead and set that aside. The next thing we are going to need is our L-shaped lift arm, just like this here. And we're going to go ahead and actually take this and a couple of these friction pins. Go ahead and leave those in here just like this for now. Not doing anything with them just yet, but we're also going to take one of our axle pins and put it into the top right here, the other axle pin into this pinhole here so that the axle is showing. Now, our chrono holder is actually going to go on that back axle. We don't need to worry about actually putting a chrono in it. It is just here to essentially create some shaping for us. And then we're going to go ahead and attach another L-shaped lift arm right here, just like this. So the shape you're going to get from that is the L going down and then the L going back up, as you can see here. Next, we're going to go ahead and attach our medium blue number 1 connector here, and then this perpendicular connector right on the back end here. Go ahead and fold that down, and we are ready to close this build up. If I can get the pins aligned. There we go. So now that we have that finished up, we're just going to go ahead and attach our tail to that perpendicular connector via that axle right there. So it goes right in here, and that is essentially our body finished. I'm going to go ahead now and attach these other remaining friction pins, one on each side for our arms, and then we are going to attach these pieces used for hands on the Va sets right here to the upper arms, and then these medium blue connector pieces on the sides here. These are essentially acting as our forearms. Now, what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to attach an axle to one of our sockets, and I'd like to go ahead and attach one of those ball joints in there as well, and a number 2 axle right inside of here, if I can get it aligned. There we go. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and slide that in. That number 2 axle is going to go right on the front of that L-shaped lift arm here. And then the next ball is just going to go in the opposite one of these sockets here. And that is going to connect to that 3-length axle. Lastly, we're going to go ahead and take our katana blades from the Levak-Va set. And again, you can really use any color of these you would like. If you want white tusks, a shorter version of these pieces does appear in white. But that is essentially it. That is the entire build right there. So this is, again, the Kiriu Walrus, and I'm really happy with this model. This one's a little bit sentimental for me just because Levak-Va and Galak-Va was the very first combiner mock that I ever made, and it was not a good model, but I wanted to mention it here because it will be featured in a future video, which is going to be a comparison between the first mock I ever made, the first Rahi I ever made, and then my 150th Rahi, which I'm going to give you a little teaser for right here, the Mota Mantis. So stay tuned for that. You'll be seeing that video coming out very soon. But again, if you enjoyed this content, please make sure to like and subscribe. Let me know what other items you would like to see. You can always check out, if you're curious, my Discord and Instagram, where I post all of the mocks that I put out there. My Discord has 199 Rahi on it. We are just one away from 200, and I'm going to get that one in there before the end of the year. But that's pretty much it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And of course, you can check out my links in the description below, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.